Hello everybody, my name is Spirit Retro, aka like and subscribe, and welcome to Space Engineers 2. It's been a few minutes since it unlocked. I had a few things to do afterwards, so let's have a look. So, there's been a fair bit of discussion on the forums about Space Engineers 2, but I see why they did this, because it's a similar situation to what the Kenshi developers, where the decisions they made when building the game and coding it. Sorry, my nose is a bit blocked up at the moment. Where their decisions and coding had basically bottlenecked their development and limited what they could do, and it got to the point where they couldn't go much further with what they had, and they had to. They decided to rebuild the game from scratch as Kenshi 2. Utilising all the lessons and other things that they'd learned and technology improvements since they first built Kenshi 1 in order to give themselves a lot more freedom in Kenshi 2 right from the start. It's basically the same situation they've done here with Space Engineers 2, and I quite like that. Because it means that a lot of the issues that people have had with Space Engineers 1 that people have complained about, that they might not have been able to deal with, in Space Engineers 1, that they might have solved right from the start from the engine in Space Engineers 2. For example, big grid versus small grid. But the engine they had in Space Engineers 1 basically meant that they couldn't really do a unified grid. But there's been a lot of hopes and talks about Space Engineers 2 resolving that problem. So let's have a look. The main menu is, as I remember from Space Engineers 1, it's difficult to talk when your nose is all stuffed up. One moment. So let's have a look at the settings. Game. Disclaimer on startup. I've already closed that, so not to bore you guys. Share contact info. Not sure what that is. Autosave. Toast notification. Don't remember what that is. GUI. Display. Okay, that looks. Sometimes games have other stuff that you can customize buried in the settings, but because it's in alpha, I imagine what there might be isn't in the game yet. So, can't work on our character yet, so let's new game. No campaign, no survival yet. Handcrafted worlds there, so creative. Personally, I'd have preferred to play in survival, but I want to have a look at Space Engineers 2. Alrighty. Okay, so right off the bat, very familiar, but the graphics are a lot more polished than what I'm used to from Space Engineers 1. The light on the textures of the game specifically is a lot better than what I remember. The shadows are pretty good too, actually. But that shadow is updating real time, whereas most games it's a bit choppy. The shadow actually has animation rather than... Oh. Okay. So that might be an indicator that there is some level of ray tracing for the shadows. Because it looks quite accurate as well. So we'll have to... It's obviously not full-on ray tracing, because otherwise my PC would explode. But that shadow for my character looks a lot better than what I've seen in most games. So let's keep an eye out and see what else we can see from that. So we have... Oh god, what did I just do? Oh! Oh, that's not what I thought it was. I thought it was letting me scroll through everything in that direction that was under my cursor, but no, I just saw. All I'm doing is going through the toolbar down there. I'm dumb! Okay, so this looks a lot nicer. In Space Engineers 1, this same screen isn't quite as easy to look at, but this is a lot cleaner, a lot more simple. In Space Engineers 1, it's a bit more busy, which doesn't really jive with me well. Well, actually, that brings up something I want to try. But how do I access my tools? How do I access my inventory? Tab, not B, not I. Controls. Oh, I can't see the key bindings. That's an issue. So that's not in the settings yet. So apparently I can't see. How do I? Oh, that's how. Oh no, it's still there. Oh! What? Okay, that's a big fucking issue. Why does it let me do that? That's gonna cause a lot of issues if it gets rid of stuff just like that in creative. I just want to stop seeing the hologram. How do I get out of build mode? Oh, I am dumb. Oh, okay, so let's stay in first person for a while. Ooh. Oh wow, look at the glass. The glass has a bit of texture, you can see. Oh, is that from my guy? Not from behind me. See if we can find some more glass to see. Okay, so no. Guessing ray tracing isn't involved as much as I thought it was, because the reflections here are a lot choppier than what you'd have expected if it was using ray tracing to plot the reflections and then using normal methods to render it, which is what I thought it might have been, just to plot where the reflections and stuff should be. But if it was, we'd be able to see ourselves in this. The shadows, the reflections wouldn't update like that, so... Oh, that's what I got. There's missing glass there. Okay. Wait, what's that mean? Because there's a lot of missing glass. I hate being stuffed up. No gravity. Okay. Cargo container. Okay, so I'm guessing that there is no inventory at the moment because I can't access this. Okay. I knew it was in alpha access, so it would be pretty bare bones, but this is a bit more bare than I was expecting. I suppose inventory and stuff is tied mainly to survival, which they haven't worked on yet. So I can't do any hand mining, which is what I really wanted to see, because I wanted to see how the voxel system differs in Space Engineers 2 compared to 1, or if it was the same. Big ship. What was that? Oh, that's what that was. Quite like how those look. I think those are engines. the light work specifically looks a lot better in 2 than in 1. The shadows, I want to say, are better as well, because it's more ambient shadow rather than absolute. So there might still be some level of ray tracing going on to plot where the light goes and how strong the light should be. Because you can see there's like ambient light, and in Space Engineers 1 this area would be almost totally dark. But you can still see quite nicely from ambient light. Because ambient light is something that's quite, well, diffused light rather specifically, is something that's quite hard to plot in a game. But that handled it quite nicely. I could be talking out of my arse when I say that, but there we go. Wait, is that a gold container or is that just yellow? I can't really tell. Is there a window? Yes, there's a window. Don't know why I went at it sideways, as if that would protect me somehow. Okay, so that's the gyroscope. I've actually seen one of these in game. Not one this big, anyway. Okay, so how am I going to build if I can't access the blocks inventory? Is my question. How do I... Okay, so that's how to do a new grid. Oh wait, no, that's closer and further away, not scaling. Okay. So how do I access my block menu? Build? Oh, so there's lights. So can I do the same thing? What? Okay, so that's clearly referring to something that I don't have access to yet. G. Okay. Well, hang on, I'm gonna blow my nose. Oh, so much better. Okay, so we've found the block menu. Oh, does that mean we have access to the hand tools now? That's the shipboard drill, debug gun tool, paint tool. That's all the tools we have. Ah. Okay, so let's go build something then. Let's build next week. Is that nice and easy to do? I want to get back to the station, so let's try and remember how to get back over there. I like that you can hear the weight of the boots. Okay, so how do I rotate? J. So that's to cycle through sizes. Boom. Jetpack with X. big block, little block. Big block on a little block. Unified grid! Unified grid. Nice. Okay, so... I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, click and hold to do that. Ooh. How do I rotate that size? There we go. There we go. Kind of bothers me that those are facing different directions, but let's press on. So. I remember rotating being easier. Okay. Where do we put this? Let's stick to the X-wing idea. So, what's this? Gyroscope. Let's put gyroscope like here. G, right? Yes. Okay. Button. So let's. I don't know what I'm doing. Me too. Doing the nose. I know I can do that. I need more ship stuff, really, don't I? Controls, no. Energy. How do you provide power to a small ship? I haven't built one in so long. I don't remember them being that big. Maybe I'm thinking of a small reactor. Cargo container. And why is that big? I remember both of those blocks being about the same size as that. So why are these big? Ah, there we go. Oxygen thing Wait, we're not in survival, we don't need oxygen thingy. Okay, so I still need power though. Really? No way to get a smaller one. It's that big. What do we do here? Because oops. There we go. Boom. Okay. I wonder if there's an actual way to do the spoils. Maybe some kind of rotor or something? Faster gyroscope. I genuinely don't remember the gyroscope actually moving. Oh, there's a ship over here. Let's have a look at how they've done this. Yeah, cargo container, cargo container. How are they providing power to this thing? Or is it because it's in creative, power isn't an issue? Of course we also need just trying to think of how I want to arrange the maneuvering thrusters and stuff. That's probably not a good idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, so we've got forward, backwards, left, right, up, down. Up. Okay, yeah, so since it's creative, there's no need for power generators. Okay, those thrusters do actually look really cool in motion. Oh wow, look at the asteroid and that's how the colours and lights change as you move around. Lots of little improvements over the first game to make this one a lot more of a spectacle compared to the previous one. Wow, there's a lot of stuff that you can see when you look closely. Very impressive. There is a fair bit of aliasing along the lines that I can see, but That's just nitpicking. At a normal viewing distance, I can't really see it unless I'm paying attention. Let's touch this down. How do I choose my viewing? Oh right, I used to use a camera to. That's up. How do I go down? How do I engage the... There we go. Okay, so as far as creative is concerned, this works. I kind of want to put big thrusters on both sides. Nice snappy stop and start. That, where do I put the rest of the thrusters? Go. Should I add more thrusters for better control of the other vectors? Or do you think that's enough for... Okay, how do I... Very responsive now. Okay. There is no stability. Did I turn that off somehow? Okay, Z. Z is for stabilizing. Okay, touch back down. Face, lock. There we go. Okay, now. Is there anything else we should add? I mean, traditionally, you'd add a assembler and stuff, but creative, we don't need it in creative. So, let's just... Oh, that's cool. So you don't have to build around something. It'll take it into account, will it? Okay. here. Unlock that. Yeah. Okay, now I can see what I'm doing. Ramp. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Yes. Which means I now need to. Probably a much easier way of doing that, but oh well. It does take those into account. Nice. Okay, now let's see if we can find something to volumetric manipulation. Oh. No. Is there anything we can do to I think the answer there is no. So I'm just going to finish here then. Doesn't quite look like what I wanted, but oh well. Line up V Z Wow, that did a lot more than I thought it would. Wow, that's actually pretty impressive. The amount of damage it's showing there. Oh wow. Okay. Let's see what else happens if we go here. Ah! Double control! Ah! Okay, well this is fucked. Bail! Wow. Okay, so all we need to do is add another gyroscope. So There we go. Let's add another one back here. Let's have a look at that damage. V. Oh, that's... Wait, is that part of our ship sticking out to the left there? Or is that just a busted thruster? Look at that corner. You can see the block deformation is still there, like from the first game, so that's pretty cool. I wonder what happens if we grab that middle section. No, the nose of, not nose, neck of the ship. Oh, hang on. Oh, well, ain't that weird? The cursor position is different. Okay. What did that do, if anything? Let's have a look. Basically nothing. Right, I broke some glass. And a frame. But nothing much else beyond that. Okay. Still, I am very impressed that you can do small grid on a big grid. Unified grids! That's big. That's very big. Okay, so that's been my quick foray into Space Engineers 2. I can't wait to see campaign and survival added to the game. And I can't wait to see what they do with this game later on. So, thank you for joining me. And let me know what you think.